All right, Big Mag, today is Monday. It's August 28th. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports, Snake Draft Monday. We are joined by Rico, Bosco on Zoom, as well as Big T in studio. We have a college football themed draft because 'tis the season. Surprisingly enough, you're probably looking at the title and you're probably like, you guys have done this before? We have not. We've done helmets. We've done mascots. We've done jerseys in general.
Like a conglomeration of other things, coaches, stadiums, all that.
Yes, but we've never done straight up uniforms. So, that's
so here we are.
Yeah, that's where we're at. Big T, welcome. You're all donned in a certain school's uniform, which I assume you'll be taking very high.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Yo, Maybe. Big T, did you see we were busy last night. I had to catch it on the bus. You guys almost got the luckiest break of all time with that review. Literally. Did you see it?
No. I don't know what we're talking about right now.
All right, it's all good. You lost
Little League?
last night. Yeah.
Oh, are we out?
Yes. The kid jumped, long story short, the kid jumped on the plate for California, 2-run homer. The umpire is as close as I am to the camera, looking at his foot. He did the thing where his whole teammate's there. He clearly jumps on the plate. You guys, your catcher goes berserk. He's hitting the plate with the ball. They're like, yo, you have to appeal. So the coach goes out, teaches them how to appeal. They appeal. Kid catches it. He goes like this. They goes, he's out. They take the run off the board. Kid's in the dugout like, what the hell? The coach from California is like, review that. It's the easy. Even Ravitch was like, yeah, they missed it because they don't throw him under the bus. It was the easiest thing in the world. You guys would have got a huge break. But yeah, you're done. Your coach will have to find new places to spread his dad's ashes that the kids never met him at.
No, say psych.
Oh, no.
Damn.
That's pretty tragic there, Rico, I must say.
It's one of the worst calls. They luckily got it right after the review, but these guys are idiots.
Good thing they have instant replay for 12-year-olds now.
They need it.
Yeah.
They need it, Chief.
So, yesterday was the Barstool Awards. We record these on Thursdays or Fridays. We're doing this straight from O'Hara. We just landed. We immediately came here. Big T, you landed today. Rico is on like a 24-hour shift. We're going to power through. We're going to give you guys a good draft. Like Chief said, we should maybe just play the Frank the Tank inspirational speech just to get everyone fired up.
I feel great.
Get the
You feel good?
I feel great.
Well, you
He's an award winner.
No,
award winner.
You won an award. No cocktails.
Well, no cocktails, pal. I had a half yard last night at Yard House.
Let's go.
Whoa.
A 3-foot beer?
Yeah.
Big
There
T.
you go.
I
Or
love
a
that.
1.5-foot beer?
I guess they're 18 inches, even though it's called Yard House, so they should be 3 feet. But
Yeah.
Why you had no cocktails at the party?
no.
Oh, I for some reason didn't think
Big
you drank.
T is one of those Bible Belt
I don't
weirdos
drink a
we can-
lot.
Oh, but you do. Okay.
But yeah, every once in a while,
You'll imbibe.
a nice
He thinks
cold,
they
angry
shouldn't
orchard.
sell alcohol
okay.
on Sundays
Fair enough.
Well, most
because it's the
places
Lord's
don't.
Day. Most places definitely do.
I don't know if it's most. Indianapolis
At least
doesn't.
not past a certain time.
I know Chicago delays the time. You can't
Yeah.
buy it early in the morning on Sundays.
That's good.
It's like you could only start buying it at like noon or some
Yeah.
shit.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I convinced a kid in Vegas on a bachelor party we were on that Vegas was a Mormon town and they will not sell stuff on Sunday morning because it was Saturday night. So he called the Spearmint Rhino and said, "Are you open? Like, don't you close?" Like, fucking, might have been the only person ever to ask if they were open.
Oh, that's how do you even begin to fall for a prank like that? It's Vegas
Because it's close enough to Utah, and how do
They
people
got a lot
fall
of
for-
Mormons there.
How do
I'm
people
sure they
fall for the
do.
days of the week thing? Days
Yeah.
of the week, dude. I guess I'm a good salesman.
Throw it in, Dave.
I'm looking it up. I can't.
I'm good.
Can't find it. Maybe I'm wrong.
All right.
I did at one point. All right. So college football uniform draft. Congratulations to me winning the dessert draft.
Credit to you.
Feel good. Feel good.
Hey, Rico, are you a goo guy?
When you're hot, you're hot.
Goo in terms of what?
Do you like your cookies gooey or do you like them
Yeah,
like burnt
soft.
to a crisp? Yeah, exactly.
Soft.
Because you're not a fucking weirdo, right? T?
Yeah, it's got to be.
I like a fairly crisp outside and then a gooey center,
Exactly. That's
Okay.
that's the way
That's
it is.
fair.
Big
That's
T.
fair too. I don't hate that.
but not
the way it
like
is.
crazy burnt or anything.
That's how they like it. They like crispy.
I'll show you when the
No,
cookie lady comes how I like it.
Yeah. Exactly. That's not what I said, Dave. What were you gonna ask? Big T?
Two quick clarifications before we start. So is this a jersey or the full uniform? Everything.
Tops and bottoms. Like
Okay.
tops and
And
bottoms.
you got to
Okay.
pick some specific.
Like the graphic is only going to show the jerseys.
Right.
obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that was the other thing I was asking. You're not getting an entire school's
Catalog.
arsenal. You have to pick one.
No. You will pick one, but once that school's taken, I think it's off the board.
Yeah. So
There
like,
should not
I
be.
think that's fair.
I don't know about that.
Well, I don't think you should have Tennessee orange and Tennessee white. I think that's like then it gets kind of lame.
Right.
That's like-
Yeah. But there are schools with multiple like. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But
If there could be extreme exceptions to the rule, like if you want to
I
take
think
one
the
of
way-
the 80 million Oregon jerseys, you might be able to sell me.
I think your way will work.
Okay. Wow, you got beef, Rico?
I think it opens the thing where people then it makes the true voters like, oh, Big T went with Team X white, I went with Team X home, and that you start judging. How could he do that before that pick? Like it's the
Yeah.
same thing.
What's your
No,
guys'
teams
input?
have different ones. Also,
I do actually think I've reversed course. I think one per school, but
Okay.
you have to pick
No.
which one.
Yeah, you have to
No.
pick which
I
one.
don't.
Yeah.
I'd rather.
yeah, no, but then it's not off the board. Then it's not
Right.
off the board. Then
Correct.
so I can take Team X white and you can take Team X blue.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Especially with
Yeah.
one school we talked about.
I don't like that.
I don't like having the catalog.
I
what-
just
No,
don't-
we're not saying that.
I know,
No.
but he's kind. But effectively, you are.
Yeah, but effectively
Yeah,
you
'cause
are.
then you get lumped
guess.
in. No, you
Yeah.
should have. I want people to have multiple school. Like, I want Team X to be on 3 guys board or Team 2. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
2 guys
yeah.
board.
Yeah.
All right, I'm fine with it. Whatever. See, I'm such a
Yeah, that's
fucking lenient, fucking for the people.
No.
listen to opinions,
No.
Able
You'd
to
be perfect in
compromise.
office right now.
I-
You'd
I'd
be perfect in office currently.
Thank you. I'm fucking great at this.
I'm fucking great, says the dictator.
People just do whatever they want.
Are you talking about the Barstool office or the big office?
Oh, we're talking big office, Big T.
Big office.
And well, let me.
What shape
Before
is
we
it?
do picks, before we do everything, I want to say something right now. Just because a team is fucking good doesn't mean the jerseys are good.
Correct.
I
absolutely
couldn't agree
true.
more.
We fall into this every single time we do a college football draft where it's like, oh, that's a good one. So use your imagination a little bit. Even if it's a shitty team and you like their jerseys, pick it.
And I don't even think that it should be limited to Division One, personally.
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah, it should-
We're not.
Oh,
Why?
interesting. You
What'd
showed
you
your
have?
cards. You showed your cards. All right.
not necessarily.
Here,
But-
here comes the North Central Redhawks.
Right.
Yeah. Good luck winning with
Cardinals. And those uniforms are objectively sweet.
that. All right. Here's where we do the order. Harry has a number 1 through 5 behind his back.
Harry.
Rico Bosco, what number is it?
3.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh.
Put your nuts out there. Take that number 1 spot.
No, what I want to do is add a wrinkle. I'm the wrinkle guy in these snake drafts. Can I just make sure that I pick before Chief?
Well, but if you
I'll
if you take the top pick, you can.
I'll take 1 overall.
All right.
Rico Bosco with the first overall pick.
1 through 4, Big T.
2.
Yes.
Wow.
It's my favorite number. I would like to go second.
All right. 1 through 3, Chief.
This is where he switches it up. So I'm gonna go 5.
You're a dumbass.
What?
You are a dumbass.
All right.
This
On
has
that
been a
note-
long flight. It's been a long flight.
Dumbass.
This has been a long flight.
How long were you at that bar last night?
That
Wow.
was an emphatic.
If you want to get up, we'll do a
5.
4-man draft
No,
right now.
no, I'm good. That doesn't
All
matter
right,
where I
1
Do you
through
pick.
need
3.
some water splashing your face or
What?
something?
Give me those smelling salts over there, please.
1 through
Yeah,
3.
get a new bottle.
One
Yeah,
through 3.
in that box right behind the computer, Big T.
I mean, that's been done before.
I'm gonna go
but
with
not,
1. I was about to go with 4 to fuck with you guys, but I don't think you would have realized I was fucking with you. But
Probably
I won't.
not.
I was fucking with you guys.
Yes.
It was a joke.
It's 1?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I will go 3. I don't think I've gone 3 in a while.
1 or 2 to me, Harry? I'm going to say 2.
Yes.
All right.
5.
I'll go 4.
I wanted the 5th spot anyway.
Chief will go 5.
That's why I said it.
What a buffoonery. Buffoonery early.
Nope, I was just fucking with you guys.
Before we make these picks, though, I want to talk about MUGSY Jeans. You guys all know MUGSY Jeans. Great stuff. Big sponsor of Barstool across the board. And our favorite jean. Everyone
Love
loves
'em.
MUGSY Jeans in this office.
They are
You got
unbelievable.
you got a pair, Rico? Well,
wearing
you
Gotta
got
have
shorts.
it.
Shorts?
shorts on, yeah.
There you go. I love that. They're made from buttery, soft, patented stretch materials that look stylish but are insanely comfortable, never too baggy, never too bright. They're, frankly, the best thing to happen to legs since chairs. I like that line.
Outside of legit basketball shorts and underwear, I don't think there's been one other brand that I've worn on my body this summer.
Yeah, like this is definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Where, add aside, everyone here loves MUGSY. And if you haven't given
Yeah.
the shake yet, you really should.
You'll
shake
never
those
wear
legs.
actual jeans again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got everything. They got chinos, they got jeans, they got shorts, they got everything. So go check them out. Head to mugsy.com and get 10% off now using code Chicago. That's 10% off some of the most premium jeans, chinos, swimwear, and shorts on the internet. MUGSY also offers free shipping and returns, so there's absolutely no risk in giving them a try. If you're in Chicago, Boston, D.C., or Austin, Texas, make sure to head downtown and check out their storefront as well. Easy vibes every time. Enjoy a beer while you shop. Go get 10% off. It's worth it. MUGSY is the shit. All right, Rico, Bosco, lead us off.
Yeah, I think you kind of tipped it when I said I want to go in front of Chief. You could hate the team, you could love the team. I think it's a pretty iconic. It's the only team that uses 24 karat gold in the paint for the helmets. I got to go with the Golden Domers. I got to go with Notre Dame. Blue, gold.
I hate to break your heart. They haven't used the gold flakes in like 10, 12 years.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Callbacks? The
does
NBC
that-
deal's still paying.
What we picking though? What jersey?
Blue, the navy blue,
blue-
gold
the navies.
pants.
All right.
Am
Like
I the only
19
one beside myself at this pick?
Why?
You just said just because the team doesn't mean the uniform's good. It doesn't. It's a
pretty-
blue shirt.
You don't like it, huh?
I would have. You could like it in the 4th round.
Oh.
It's
I
iconic
mean,
just because
I
it's Notre
fucking
Dame.
hate Notre Dame, and I drafted in the helmet draft. It's the best uniform.
There's beauty in simplicity.
There's no helmet's not part of this.
So
Oh,
I
the
hope
whole- I
was
thought we
nice
said the
to
whole thing
Ken
is-
Jack
No,
last night.
very clearly said
Yep.
jersey and pants.
Yep. Tops and bottoms.
It is a blue shirt.
Yes.
Okay,
What if you
I
added?
guess
What if you added the
technically-
helmet? Where does it go for you then?
Helmet
can't-
on its own is strong.
Okay.
That is
Hold on.
iconic, I
It's-
guess. But
Wait, the uniform, you're part of your uniform
Is
is,
the
your
helmet.
helmet.
we just discussed this.
I didn't.
I think the helmet should be included in the uniform.
I think it should
We'll
too. We'll see how much of a
I was saying
dictator
too.
Ed really is.
Even then, I still think that's crazy at number 1.
I
but
don't.
I
It's
don't think so
iconic,
either.
and I like it. It's a great combo. They pull it off better than anybody. People want the gold helmets. I've been nice to Ken Jack. The one thing I will say with Notre Dame, feels like they changed the gold over the years to like the mustard gold and like this other weird gold. Like I'm looking, I think it was really strong in like the early 2000s. I've been nice to Ken Jack. Ken Jack, throw me up like a Ron Powless. Throw me up like a
Yeah,
Ron
you
Powless.
Darnell Autry, little Derek
Yep,
Mays.
give me a little
Yeah.
bit of that. That's
Yeah.
what I'm going with.
So
Notre
that
Dame.
they changed it under Kelly.
Yeah.
So they wanted it to be. They want to take out the gold flakes. They wanted to make it look more like the color of the Golden Dome, is what they said at the time.
Stupid.
I got
But
a
either
question.
way,
Why'd
I'll
you
take
say
Notre Dame.
Darnell Autry?
I meant to say Autry Denson.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah, sorry.
did he transfer?
Give me
from
that
Notre
smelling
Dame?
salts again.
Dude,
You
this guy's-
you fuck. I was
Oh,
like,
I'm sorry. I listed a running back from 1996, and I messed up his name for a second. Neither one of you guys
Well-
wouldn't even know who Autry Denson was.
I think it's a good pick, Big T.
Okay.
I think it's very difficult
think-
to argue number one for Notre Dame.
I think this is where the south of the Mason-Dixon is really coming.
No,
in the
listen,
fold.
I don't dislike Notre Dame at all. I think they're going to be very good this year. I just that wouldn't have been my number 1.
Okay. Well, now you get to have your number 1.
So here's the thing. I didn't want to, but my next pick is 9. This is objectively a top 8 pick, for sure.
Well, you want to pick the best pick, not just a top 8 pick here.
Correct, but I'm saying it's not like outlandish it's Tennessee Orange. And I almost didn't want to pick orange either because I'm a huge fan of the smoky gray uniform, which is the best alternate in college football.
It's a good alternate.
But I mean, the orange it is a truly unique color. Like nobody else has that. It pops like 3:30 on a Saturday afternoon. Nothing looks better than that. It's
The
best.
checkerboards,
Oh.
the whole. There is just something. I kind of, in general, hate the color orange, but I love the Tennessee orange, and I don't know.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
It's perfect.
For our logo for the mid show, like we're looking through it, we're like, I don't know if we like orange and black, but then someone's like, well, it is kind of like Tennessee orange, and I was like, I'm sold.
yeah,
Yeah, I
Let's
mean,
do
when
it.
we played Clemson last year and their bullshit orange, like we showed how much better our orange is.
It's like lighter.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. It's a perfect, and I do love a simple uniform. Just give me that block tee, a couple of stripes on the pants, and like away we go. It's a great uniform.
And I'm saying that obviously I'm aware that the Bears are orange too, but I don't know. They're predominantly navy
They're
to me,
orange.
too.
When they went all orange, when the Bears went all orange last year,
Those
orange
are
helmets,
awful.
I
Those are awful.
fucking hated them.
I didn't hate the helmets, but
They
teach their own.
Yeah,
No, these are fucking sweet.
yeah.
Strong.
It's good. It was the only way you could
I don't know
go.
what it is,
I
but
couldn't.
the orange pops with white for some reason.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
It's like a creamsicle. It's like a creamsicle ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's like subconscious. I'm just a fat ass.
Was it Lane Kiffin when they had like the black Halloween jerseys?
Lane
right?
Kiffin was the first one to do black, and they had like
Those kind of look.
jerseys that he bought from a legit like sporting goods store in Knoxville, and that's why they didn't have names on them or anything because he bought them that week.
I have a
Really?
question for
But
you
now
guys.
our black uniform is sick.
Growing up playing sports, did you play football growing up?
Yeah.
Growing up, did you, like if the other team had super sweet uniforms, could like when they're coming out of the tunnel, did you ever think like, oh man, they got really sweet uniforms? I know the record's only 2-4 right now, but like those guys look good, and it's like a psychological advantage, kind of.
That's Deion's quote. Look good, feel good.
I'll tell
play
you
good, look
what,
good.
maybe that's why he wasn't such a great coach. He was for a little. He took down UCLA and ended the streak. But the rumor was Digger Phelps used to say that about recruits. Like, what do you think of that kid? You know, White Sox Dave. It's like, the guy would be like, I don't know about his jumper. This would be like, no, look how he looks in the uniform. He was a big, like looks guy. He was all in on that. He was a little like, it was like, you're a little clouded in your
I
judgment.
think
dude.
there's something to it.
Yeah, there definitely is. Makes sense.
White Sox Dave, you're up.
Now, I think you could go with their entire catalog. Obviously, not what we're doing today, but I'm going with the Navy Midshipman Top Gun uniforms. They're all fucking awesome. Their entire catalog is just incredible. But the one, it's nice and simple. Navy across, and you got the like Top Gun looking logo on the helmet and the shoulder pads. Awesome.
Brother, you just signed yourself up for a tough Monday.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, you
I didn't even think of that. Can I?
What did it take?
He's gonna have cons. Is just gonna be barking at his door all day long.
What did he take?
Navy.
The Top Gun uniforms. They're not actually Top Gun, but it looks like it's the
They
same
got
kind
these-
of logo.
yeah.
These are awesome.
They're fucking.
sweet.
They're so sweet.
Yeah.
I
But
hope that even the man you're
Cons,
talking
yes.
about could see past the hate
I did it with
and
Notre
say
Dame.
that those are nice uniforms. I hope he's an objective guy.
They're just-
He's not. He is definitely
I
not
can
objective.
attest. He definitely can look past things. Thank you, Cons.
We appreciate that, Mr. Cons. These really are that star on the side.
Yeah,
and the
they're
shoulder
they're
pad.
simple and sharp and clean. I fucking love them, and they're like it's a great little Easter egg with Top Gun. Everybody loves Top Gun. I think but like I had a hard time at the same time choosing between half of their other special uniforms that they wear. Mm-hmm. But these gun to head, these are what I'm going with.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Good pick.
All right, it's to me. I'm gonna go back to the SEC. I'm gonna join Big T, and I'm gonna go with the baby blue Ole Miss. I think those
Yep.
are super sharp. I thought it was a great move to go back to them after the Eli days. I don't know what they were ever really thinking going with that, but they should never go off the jerseys they
They
have
still
now.
do.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah, I feel like it's like almost like a 50-50 split between when you get like the navy ones and then the powder blues. The powder blues are
Yeah, it's not their
fantastic.
Powder blues are
primary
elite.
color.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Powder blues coming back for baseball in the 80s are so sick.
Yeah.
And I'll give you one because it's not a giveaway with basketball. For some reason, powder blue and orange pops.
Lady Vols.
Go look at
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that and the Oklahoma State alternate basketball uniforms that they did when all those came out. For whatever reason, like if you're in a summer league and you're in a softball league or something, and you're looking, what color scheme should we do so we don't double up with guys? Go powder blue and orange. It pops. But Eddie, to your point, powder blue and this red pops as well. Maybe it's a close thing. These Ole Miss ones are a home run as well.
Big time. It's got old school like Expos
Home
vibes.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
Blue Jays spot vibes.
Yeah.
And I know everyone, like, of course, like powder blue. That's
Powder blue's great though.
yes. It
Powder blue is
really
great.
is. It really is. So I'm happy. That's a pick where it's not, not a fucking team that you're going with because of their historical prominence. So powder blue Ole Miss. Chief, you're up.
This is a program that I don't really care for, but I think Ohio State has awesome jerseys. Something about like that scarlet and gray, silver pant, the silver helmet, the Buckeyes on there. I think that's just like an iconic, classic, clean jersey that you pop on the TV. You know who it is within a second. I love the Ohio State jersey.
You said it's clean. It's not clean. There's fucking Buckeye nuts all over the helmet, and they're asymmetrical and ugly and misplaced and yucky and gross.
That's
and
kind of cool, though.
It's awesome.
That doesn't make it clean. I don't like them.
I love the
I
helmet
shouldn't
sticker.
say don't like them. They don't do anything for me.
Let's focus more on the uniforms. How about that? But you're right.
I thought we
That
should
isn't
change
a
that.
helmet.
I like that you know which players suck.
Yes,
By
that's
looking
true
at the
too. Yeah,
helmets.
this guy gets no playing
Yeah.
time. Yeah. I think it's great, and it's like a thing over the course of the year too. Like,
So they're scarlet, to be clear.
yes, they're scarlet. They're scarlet uniforms. So I think those are fantastic.
It's got the brand recognition. It does, but it also, I don't know. Is this the first one? Good team.
You don't like that?
Okay uniform. I think they're good. I don't think they're
Yeah,
great.
they're like they don't do much.
I
For me.
think they're good. I don't think they're great.
Oh, I love those.
It's the most
uniforms.
predominant red.
Yeah, but that their red like pops differently than other reds.
I agree, and I kind of feel that way about Notre Dame. I was going to say that to you, Big T. Like, there's a school in the Big 12 who's navy blue, and I was like, Notre Dame's a little different navy,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Yeah.
going back, I digress.
Who's up?
Me
You're
again.
up again.
I'm taking Florida State. So
Strong.
I love Florida State. I love the spear. I think that's another classic uniform. I don't love. I think they're a little bit busy on the shoulders now. They went to that during Jimbo or in Jameis era where they started having all like the patterns and stuff on the sleeves, which I don't really like. But give me those Peter Warwick, that era, like mid to late '90s Florida State uniforms. I think that's like one of those ones that I remember as a kid. I'm like, that is the coolest fucking team, the coolest uniform. So I love Florida State's uniforms forever. And I wish that they would just kind of go away from some of the extra stuff that they don't need to.
You're talking about, like,
do you want some amazing news?
Sure.
They don't have that anymore starting this year.
Love it. Great move.
Nike did like a new uniform like template, so every team kind of like changed their jerseys a little bit, so they got rid of this stuff on the sleeves.
That's fantastic news. Yeah, the sleeves, I never liked the sleeves.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, I think Florida State's got great uniforms.
Great uniforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, I think this is a good pick. I think it's a good pick, Chief.
Thank you.
What is it? Is it what's the?
Oh, that's
what's
perfect.
technically
That's
maroon. Technically,
Yeah, I think that's maroon.
maroon.
Well, I don't know what-
Garnet, I believe.
Garnet?
They call it.
Garnet and gold.
Yeah.
Garnet, Florida State. All right, back to me. Huh. This is tough. I'm gonna go to Baton Rouge, and I'm gonna go with LSU, the whites.
It's good.
Yeah,
So not sticking that around.
yeah.
It's a good pick.
The white LSU ones, they got the colors around the shoulder pads.
Yep.
Obviously, they pop different, and I know all white jerseys look good to a degree.
There's something about purple and gold that just I feel like
Yes.
you might know something about this where it's just like there's something that it's aesthetically pleasing, like to the eye, like your eye is like that color combo.
It's
like
like complementary
mathematically,
colors.
yeah,
It's
it, like, just works.
purple and yellow are across each other from the gold, the color wheel. So
Dave
it's
knows it.
aesthetically pleasing because of that. That's why like teams like the Lakers always do that.
I think yellow is even better than gold too. Like
Yeah. With
it's
purple?
that perfect. Yeah.
They are complementary color. Did you guys not go to science in 5th grade?
Dude, I'm not arguing with
No.
you. I'm talking about the difference between a gold and a yellow.
I
like
know,
plenty of
but-
teams do purple and
Yeah, I
gold.
know that.
It's like it's scientifically proven that it
Wait.
goes better.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I led with, and you finished it.
My third grade teacher said he created the color wheel. The guy Roy.
What was,
Roy G. Biv?
Bivrowski. Yeah, it was Roy Gerard Bivrowski. He said they shortened his name from Ellis Island. He created it.
wow, Mr. Bobrowski. Shout out to him.
Shout
man.
out.
There we go.
That was in the 90s, though, Dave. What were they doing with the color wheel like before that, you think? If this guy invented it.
I think he was probably yanking your chain there, Rico.
You sure? His name matches up.
Checks
You
out.
want to tell them about the street at Fenway too?
No, this I'm bonding with my friend here now. He's trying to throw things in my face.
No,
You guys know why they call it Lansdowne Street in Fenway, correct?
That's where the balls land down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going, I don't know about that. Like, that's not a coincidence.
Checks out. Balls do land down there.
Big T thinks it's a coincidence. Like, it's not.
No, it's not.
it's a completely different word, but continue with the draft.
Hands down. And I like the little LSU over the chest, and the purple letters are.
I like the purple letters and the little tiger sticker on the helmet too. I know you're not talking helmets, but
Also, one of only 2 teams in college football to wear white at home. That's a nice wrinkle as well.
Yeah.
I was trying to. I couldn't come up with that. The only other white at home team I could think of is the Cowboys.
It's them and Georgia Tech, I think.
Wow. This is the type of knowledge I wanted, Big T.
Yep.
Welcome to the show. So white LSU's is my pick. White Sox, Dave, back to you.
I'll go to a classic for this one. I'll go with USC Homes. SoCal, that is. Southern Cal.
This is another one that I don't necessarily agree with.
Nah, this shit pops, bro.
It does.
Pops.
The colors are good. The uniform itself looks very create a team on NCAA 06.
I disagree.
With
I think
like
the
the big
sleeve part
shoulder
stuff
thing, and it's
suck.
not
They
like a real
nail it.
shape.
They nail it.
I love the colors. Colors are good. Helmet's strong too.
Yeah.
But the things on the shoulder, they don't do it for me.
I think they're nice and simple
I think the
and
things
sweet.
on the shoulder look better on the white uniforms for SC. But I will say I think there's something about their numbers, like the way their numbers, like that
Yes.
big Reggie Bush number
Yeah.
5
Yep.
on there, like that. They do like their font or whatever that is, and I think it's just maybe like the first football number ever created, and they just left it. It looks fucking great.
No, their font is money.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I had a liner jersey, and it's something that I always sticks out to me. Well, it was my friend's jersey, but
You stole it.
yeah, I stole it to piss off my Notre Dame friends when I played that year. But it's like something stuck out about how that 11 looked.
Yeah.
I
No,
like
it's-
that font.
It's a great font. I feel like it's bigger than other schools. Like their numbers are just bigger. They look bigger, anyways.
Maybe. All right, USC off the board. Big T, back to you.
I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna do another powder blue. I think this team.
Fuck.
I don't think it's who you think it is.
Go ahead.
UCLA.
Yes, it was. What are you, crazy?
Well, it's
It's a great pick.
outstanding uniform. Very similar to LSU's styling wise, but just that blue and
I'm losing my board here, boys.
blue and gold helmet.
bite out
Very
of it.
strong. Also, if we're throwing that in there, just a good classic clean uniform.
I have a little bit of it. I feel like their gold is like pewter or brass. Like it's not like
It
their
is.
gold doesn't pop the way.
The jersey is like a different color than the helmet a little bit.
But the pants aren't super gold. I feel like theirs
I'd have
are
to
more
look at the
more
pants
muted.
again, but yeah, they are.
I feel like UCLA's colors work better on the basketball jersey than the football jersey.
Oh,
for
I
some
disagree
reason.
with that.
Okay.
I think the football looks better.
It's a good jersey, but I think they could brighten it up somehow even more.
I powder blue, same thing.
I don't know how you can criticize the shoulders on SC and not criticize the shoulders
UCLA.
on
Because
UCLA.
UCLA's is an actual pattern that exists in other uniforms. USC's is like a weird, very broad, then it comes down to a point. It's like a weird, they're not even remotely similar.
All right, good answer. Good retort.
It doesn't make sense to me, though, that the basketball jerseys are somehow better.
That's what I said. He
Right?
disagreed.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you don't agree with that?
I
Sorry.
think the football looks better.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's a toss-up. They're both excellent.
Yeah. All right.
I have another old man thing that bothers me.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, I don't remember exactly what year it was. UCLA and USC when they started playing each other, nobody wore white. Everybody like
Nah, I
No,
love
that's
that,
a
dude.
tradition.
they went back to it. It had been changing for like 30 my entire life, like 30 years.
I believe it's a rule that one team has to wear white, and they just ignored it for a long time, and then for a while they started to enforce it. They're like, you lose a timeout, or
Timeout
something.
at each half, yeah.
And so they were like, okay, we won't do it, and then they were finally like, you can do it again.
All right. Well,
I love that.
I don't. I like to have a team in white.
Those uniforms though, like the color combo,
I think it looks cool.
it's perfect.
And it's a nice little tradition. You can live
But
with
it,
one
like,
game without white.
But it was like, I don't know, my entire life it was not that, and then they changed it. I know it was how it was back in the day, but then they changed it to now, after 30 years or whatever. My entire life, I don't like change. I like things
That's
the way
fair
that I
enough.
like them.
USC, you didn't think we'd be playing conference games in Madison, Wisconsin on a Thursday night, and then going to Evanston, Illinois Saturday in the Big Ten. So the times they are a changing.
Let's not talk about that. I don't want to get
I can't
pissed
get
off.
going. I
Do you know
can't-
what you're
I'm just
doing here,
saying,
Rico?
the times they are a changing. Bob Marley sang it. Okay, it's how it is.
All right, powder blue, UCLA off the board. Rico, Bosco, back to you.
All right, I think I'm gonna go with my heart. I gotta take. I'm gonna play. A lot of people have been trying to play the helmet into play. I'm gonna play the socks into play, which make this uniform. I'm gonna go with the time the Oregon Ducks looked like actual ducks.
That's a strong pick. I was on my
You
list.
know what?
I mean,
Rico
that is
was
some
on my list.
great of all of them, and I might still take it from this team again. I also thought that would have been a nice bit if I just took 5 different Oregon ones for the graphic. But I'll take the duck, dude. You put the socks into play, the orange cleats.
I don't remember
They look
that.
like
I don't remember
It's
these
nuts.
either.
2 or 3 years.
It was a
ago, probably.
one-time thing. They should do it more. I feel like they should do Duck Thursdays or like Duck October. Like they should bust it out more. But this was sweet. This
whenever,
was sweet.
whenever duck season is, you just dress up as a duck.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just I'm probably gonna take Oregon again, to be honest. But this
I
one's
was
a
thinking about doing the exact same thing with Navy. Just to spite our mutual hated.
No,
No.
absolutely not.
Hold on, Rico, 1 second. Before you make your next pick, I want to talk about Miller Lite, all right? Because whatever you're looking forward to this season, there's one thing that pairs well with every great moment, and it's an ice cold Miller Lite. Whatever jersey you root for, you know that Miller Lite will be there for you.
They're part of every tailgate across America.
They are.
But we're in Big Ten country, and there's nothing like walk into. That's one thing. All these bars, they all have like their own team in Chicago. Everyone's wearing their colors. At the end of the day, everyone's grabbing that white can.
That's your color. So it's Miller time all season long from kickoff till the clock runs out. You can't go wrong with Miller Lite in your hand. It's the only light beer with a taste worthy of our national obsession. Because what's the point of having a beer if it doesn't taste like beer? So make it Miller time all season long. Get Miller Lite delivered right to your door when you visit MillerLite.com/redline. Or let's be honest, you can find it pretty much anywhere that they sell beer. Just make sure you celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. All right, Rico. I didn't know they did that either. They gotta bring
It's a
that back
deep
for
cut.
sure.
It's a deep cut, but when you see it, it's an unreal. I think they wore it once. Pretty sure they might have even lost the game, but it's maybe that's why they didn't bring it back. It's a home run. Chief had a great point there too. Everybody's on the same team for one can. I just, wish we could do more of that in the country. Like if you clearly know something, one thing is better than the other, and I don't know, maybe like just check a box or like go into a little private booth and reflect on like just that one decision's better than the other. If this country, it is what it is. I'm just, Chief had a great point. Miller Lite, those are our guys. So imagine if everybody could agree on one thing. Is what it is. I will take Miami's green uniforms in the 2003 championship game. They had like the little thing on the pants, the box type number on the jersey. Give me Miami as much as I hate the Hurricanes.
Was that the
They were
Fiesta Bowl?
cool.
Yes.
What did I say?
First Ohio State.
Well, it was it was in Phoenix,
Arizona?
But it was
What did I
it was
say?
a BCS national championship.
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
but it was- I don't remember if it was
you
when they
just said
still called it
the national championship. You didn't name which bowl it was, but I love the championship patches on it on college football uniforms when they walk out them. That adds to a uniform.
The
to
bowl
me.
game
No, I'm
patch,
talking.
yeah.
They had a.
They wore them
they
all
had a
year.
line.
You're talking like the Roscoe Parrish, Ed Reed greens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say I never really liked
With
that
the
uniform.
weird things on the shoulders?
the weird shoulder thing. Like
Yeah.
that to me is like the quintessential. We got a little weird in the early 2000s with our uniforms.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I'll go with that. But
It's iconic. I do love.
that's where
that.
I'm at.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
helmet.
I think I'm leaning a little more towards iconic. There's one-offs. It is what it is. But I think at the end of the day, you got Notre Dame's gold helmets, blue, classic blue. I got the flashy one with Oregon that people didn't even know about. You got Miami. It's a strong 3. I'll live where it's at.
Did
shit
Big T
left,
get in your head with the Notre Dame comment? Like it's just a blue shirt, so now you're going off the wall.
No, my board's getting ripped as we go. I mean, I'm losing slits, but no, I wanted Miami. I think it's good. It's a good pick.
I like it. I think I'm the only person to defend you, but I am trying not to get. I'm trying not to have my pros be
The piping coming up, dude, they look strong, man.
I was never a big fan of uniforms with piping. We'll say that.
They're just.
Okay.
It's a bad boy uniform, though. It's a bad boy.
Some
uniform.
people make their whole identity about piping. Smacky Jable.
Smacky Jables, that motherfucker. Big
Guys
T.
out 7 days a week trying to pipe.
Big T, back to
Like
you.
a modern day J.R. Smith. What's up, hon? You want this pipe?
You done?
I mean, I'm trying.
No,
I'm Stockton.
I agree with you. Trust me.
Throw one in for old time's sake.
I've been going back and forth here between 2. I know I
No,
want
do the. Hey, hon, you verified? Do that one. Come on.
Do it.
You just did it.
Do
for
it.
me.
No, I want to hear it for Big T.
No.
Why?
I don't even. I've never
Do it
done.
in a southern drawl. Do it if he went to like game day at Tennessee. What he would say.
He would just say like, "Do you want to go do some bumps of cocaine and like get crazy, like out of your mind?"
Big T, before you make your pick, for being, someone would say you come off as somewhat of a curmudgeon once in a while. Was that, yeah. For being that guy, they played the
I feel like people who don't know me would say that, but continue.
yes, but for being
Kind
that,
of a curmudgeon retort right
for
there.
having,
No, just
That's something a curmudgeon would say.
just
You realize
clearing
that,
it
right?
up anyway.
but Big T, for having that persona, having that stereotype, people forget that you're the song guy. I forgot about that at the Barstool Awards. That's 2 guys, 1 van. Is that what you had?
Yeah.
Where's the other guy?
He's doing great. He's married. He lives in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Really?
Has a not cool. He has a good job. I don't know exactly what he does. I know it's something with restaurants, and he's doing great.
Oh,
Good.
nice. Can you sing a song for us?
No,
Why?
no, it's not.
You
That's
retired?
not how it works.
No,
Okay.
we gotta.
We got to work for it.
That's not. Yeah, it's not just. That's not how it works.
You gotta like walk into a phone booth, walk out, and then the curmudgeon's gone, and then you're like,
No, it's just like that's a whole thing. Like it's not a.
oh, gotcha. All right.
What? How quickly do you think Dave would go ballistic if he found out we tried for content to start a Barstool chorus? Like we were in the bathroom, like an a cappella group singing, or we were trying to. I think he'd flip the shit. But I'm very interested in it. I would love to sing with the pals every once in a while. I'm not good at it, but
Or like what was that show, Robot Wars, on like Discovery or something?
I remember being on like Spike.
Yeah, could you imagine being like, "Yo, can we get a sponsored robot in this thing? Like, we're gonna make a robotic force."
you got guys singing doo-wop in the bathroom. He walks in like, what the fuck?
fuck?
All right, sorry, Big T, for derailing.
I
no.
wonder why.
Great song.
I went back and forth between 2. I want to do our first non-Power 5, and I had a couple teams from the American that I went back
I got
and forth.
Navy, bub.
That's true. I had not considered that. Our first Power 5 that are not serving our country. The SMU Dallas
Pony.
uniform.
Yeah, they're sweet.
Those are so clean. The cursive Dallas. The helmet
Yeah.
is amazing. Just a well executed alternate uniform.
All of their uniforms are awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty good, but that one, I mean, is 1,000 times better than the rest.
I don't know why teams went away. Like, I love their stripes on their helmets too. Like, they have like the 5 stripes almost, and the Washington R-words used to have like a bigger stripe like that. I feel like the Houston Oilers, no one else does it. I feel like that look was always sweet when you have like the multiple, like the 5 stripes instead of the 3.
These are great.
These are great.
Great uniform.
These are really good. This is a good pick because of how deep you dug for this one.
I don't think I went that deep, but
And I don't think you did either, but you went a little deeper.
no, yeah,
than
you
most.
they play football in the American too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't just be USC all the time.
Yeah. You're right. Let's see what he follows USC up with.
I'm going to go the exact opposite direction. I'm going to follow Big T's lead, and I'm going to go to I'm going to Florida A&M Rattlers.
Hate them.
Dude, they're like old school Miami uniforms. They're the white ones. So I got I just got it from some random website, but it's all the best uniforms of this year, and this one is so fucking sweet. I can send it to you guys, but it's like old school Miami. It is awesome.
The way I picture it in my head, I feel like it's like a deep orange and like a dark green, and it's like not enough white, unless they change them.
Here we go. I just sent you guys. Well, here, I'll just do this.
Maybe too deep of a cut, boys. Is this too deep of a cut, Rico?
No, he could have it. I mean, he clearly just
Yeah.
showed his hand. He Googled it. It is what it is. But,
Are you trying to kick off the historically black college and university that was?
I wanted to give Mooch some love after his big win in the Barstool Awards.
Yeah,
last night.
Dave, I'm looking at these right now.
They're awesome.
They're not for me.
They're
are they?
awesome.
I also think this list kind
The
of
Rattlers.
sucks.
I don't hate them. I don't hate them at all, Dave. Kind of got a little bit of a Bobby Boucher, Mud Dogs, and the Bourbon Bowl vibe. But
That's not a bad thing.
it's not a bad thing.
Why are
That's
you
not-
saying it like it is then?
It's not a bad. I'm just saying. I said I didn't hate him. All right, Florida A&M. How about it? All right, man. I gotta take this in the 3rd round. I gotta take the burnt orange, Texas. I mean, this is absurdly late for Texas.
Yeah, it
to go.
is. It is.
And it's another thing where they have their own orange.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's brown.
Sounds like we have an orangist here.
Yeah, sounds.
I am absolutely. You can write that down.
Why do you think he likes 45 so much?
Nah, chill. I've never said that, by the way.
See,
People assume that.
No, but this is a thing we do on this show where we just make up lies about each other.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. It's
also not a
It's
lie.
just a thing that people have bestowed upon me. I've never said that.
it's great. You got the
Well-
long horn on the neck.
By saying that you're not,
I've
like,
said the opposite, actually.
that's not something you probably want to admit on this show.
All right,
We
let's keep
can
it
we
moving.
can
We're
talk
very
after.
anti-lib
You're
on the
taking
show. I'll
you're
just come out and
taking
say
you're
it.
taking the burnt orange.
I don't think you know much about me, then, Dave.
It's probably true.
Probably.
It's got the longhorn on the neck. It's got the Texas across it. This is so old school, like cut off at the belly button.
Yeah.
You could see the holes through it. Like
Well, and it's another one with great numbers. Number font on there is
Yes.
great too.
yes,
It's just simple.
yeah. I couldn't pass up Texas here. I just couldn't do it.
Okay.
All right.
Can I tell you what I'm going to do now?
Yeah.
Because the
Oh, you're about to take the whites, aren't you?
whites are better. The Texas
I
whites.
think so
the
too.
the Texas white, all whites, white pants, white socks, white shoes, orange numbers. I don't really love the homes, to be honest, but when they're clean and those all whites, that to me is like one of the best uniforms in the country. So I'll take the all white Texas Longhorn.
I don't necessarily disagree with you, but I was going with the classic.
Well, I mean they're both classic.
Yeah, but you think Texas?
You got the inferior Texas.
No.
Yes, you did.
I don't know if I did.
You just said I don't necessarily disagree with you, which means you and then you try
But
to
you
justify
said
it,
it-
and then you tried to
You said they're
justify your
both
pick.
iconic. No, the burnt orange is way more iconic.
My
than the white
uniform
one.
has burnt orange as well. It's just not
But-
overpowering the uniform. It's like a nice accent.
You're crazy if you.
I'm
say
not
that.
crazy.
Yeah, you are.
Big T just said it too.
You think people, if you polled 99% or 100% of America, Most would say that the white is the first one they think of.
No, I didn't say.
I'm
That's
not-
not what
I
I
didn't-
said.
That's kind of what you let.
I think the white looks better.
Yeah.
I said okay if you want to go there, but you're
Oh,
like it's
I
just
don't-
as iconic. You said that was my.
I mean, it's
point.
the same uniform.
Yeah.
But it's not though.
And I'm not taking this necessarily, but I love when they went super old school and put the numbers on the helmet above the Longhorn too. They've done that a few times. I feel like that's a great look.
These are nice though.
Yeah.
They're very nice. You're up again.
All right, I'm taking similar to Dave. They've only worn these once. It was in the Army Navy game. Army when I think they're just called the Desert Storm Army uniforms. Where
I
it's
remember,
like
yeah,
it's
that's
like
what they were called.
It's a camo uniform, camo helmet. It looks so fucking sweet. So that's my all. They changed. I wish they would just wear those. I feel like they should just wear those all the time. If I was Army, that's what I would do. And they've only worn them the one time in the Army Navy game. I wish they wouldn't switch them up every year. Also, but yeah, the Desert Storm Army uniforms.
These look nice. Also, tough to criticize even if you don't like them. So
I think these uniforms completely fucking suck. If I'm being honest.
sounds like you want
Clip it.
more of a fight
Yeah.
on Monday with your friend.
No, they're sweet.
That's it.
They're
awesome.
sweet.
Yeah, they're sweet.
Yeah.
Good pick.
All right, back to me. I'm gonna go with another blue blood, and it's predominantly because I like the brand the most. Something about to me Michigan going Jumpman makes it a lot cooler. I really like that they got the Jumpman logo.
Which one
I
are
know.
you taking?
Navy.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I
pick.
really like it.
It was also weird that they were the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And I know but something about the Jumpman just made it that much cooler.
They're a great uniform.
Yeah.
You can't even nitpick it.
Who's the?
What pants are you going with?
It's a good question.
I don't think it is a good question. I think there's one answer.
What is it, Harry?
Michigan,
Mr. Michigan?
man Harry says so.
Which is
It's
it?
the all navy.
Oh, Harry's fucking wrong.
No.
What a surprise.
No way.
No way.
What is wrong with you,
this
young
guy?
man?
This guy
The
doesn't
Maze
respect.
bottoms looks terrible.
No,
I think.
tell that to Charles Woodson.
Yeah,
Charles,
that's insane.
Bottoms?
That's crazy.
Chief, what
I'm
color
drafting
bottoms
these.
would you go with?
I like the maize bottoms.
Did you go
All
to
right,
Michigan?
you get credit
We
for
did.
Yes, sir.
And that's insane.
That's insane.
Nah, I
I'm
think
just
the
thinking
Navy
because
can
we beat
work.
Ohio State wearing all blue the last couple of years. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
that's what I got in mind.
Comment on that. Means something to him.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Wins at the field. Yeah, I love that Jumpman logo. Shout out Michael Jordan.
It's probably, well, we could say that for another draft maybe. Logos.
Logos?
Yeah, we haven't done that, I don't think.
I don't think we have.
Corporate logos.
Yeah.
White Sox
I
did.
bet you we get a C&D for just putting that Jumpman on the graphic.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'd be remiss not to tap into powder blues myself. I'm going with the University of Pittsburgh powder blues.
That's a great uniform. Is that powder blue? I think it's
No,
just
it's
like a
absolutely
royal
not.
blue.
Royal
yeah,
blue.
it's
What?
royal
They
blue.
have powder blues. I think
No.
we had this argument before.
Dave,
definitely
it's a
don't.
great pick. I just wouldn't call it powder
Okay,
blue.
all right,
Royal
it's
blue. That's as blue
royal
as
blue,
That's
yeah.
as blue as blue can get.
It's blue.
Royal.
When you think
But
of
it's
blue,
like every time I watch
It's
on TV,
it's the
think
bluest blue there is, except for one school has a bluer blue.
it looks powder bluish to me. But I know it's not powder blue. It's like in between, I feel like. But
Blue.
It's all right, the Pitt Blues. The Pitt Blues.
Yeah, that's a great uniform. I love that uniform.
when
on
they
the
switched
board.
their
Good
logo
pick.
too, that was a strong rebrand.
Good pick.
Like those Larry Fitzgerald ones are atrocious. Like,
Yeah,
how
bad.
Oh, those were so bad.
Yeah.
They were so bad.
Tough.
And yes, with the yellow pants as well.
Have to. That's a great uniform, Dave. It slipped my mind.
It's kind of.
Big T.
I had on my list. It's kind of. I mean, listen, there's still 7 picks to be made, but there's a lot of big dogs still on there.
Oh yeah.
But
That
I
we're
feel like we're proud of her. I'm proud of this room.
for not just sticking to the
Yes,
chalk.
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Big T, you're up.
This pains me to do it because I hate this school so much, but the Georgia black jerseys are strong.
Bad boys.
Strong. And they did one a couple years ago that had a dog collar around
Yeah.
the collar. That was pretty sick.
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. For
Yeah,
some
they're
reason-
bad boys.
They
Yeah.
don't
Bad,
wear
bad.
them often. Like, I don't know that they've worn in the last couple years.
I feel like I remember it in a bowl game somewhat recently.
That's right. They wore it in the Peach Bowl against Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the last time they did it.
That was an intimidation factor too. They come out all black. That's a fucking intimidation factor. There's something about all black. You got to be a bad dude. So
Yeah.
wear all black.
That's a uniform that can move the pregame line.
Exactly.
Which is why I have a theory on a pick, but you guys shit on something similar to it.
Just go with your heart, man.
No, I just don't. I was gonna say something similar to back his pick up. I don't think anybody's gonna pick it. We'll touch on it in honorable mentions.
Okay.
Me
you're
double.
up, yeah.
All right, I ain't leaving without a powder blue, and I'm surprised nobody touched this one. It's a rarity. Tulane green waves powder blue
yeah.
on
On my
green.
list.
Nice.
It's unheard
Tulane's
of.
awesome.
No one's ever done it.
That's
Give it to me.
It's
That aqua green too.
that
With
color
that crazy
combo.
thing.
It is so great that if I were an owner doing an expansion franchise or anything, I'd be like, these are our color scheme. This is our color scheme. You guys figure out everything else. Like that's
Yeah, with the wave logo too.
it's
It's
awesome.
awesome run. I almost wish they went all Carolina blue, huh? I almost wish they went green pants or figured out a way to mix that up. But I like the old Carolina blue. So
They do
and
white
the wave,
pants
obviously.
sometimes.
This is another one that just kind of slipped my mind because I've got a bad brain today. This might be my 1-1 in all of college football. I think it's that nice of a uniform.
I was between them and SMU when I did SMU.
Yeah.
They may have the best helmets in college football. Their helmets are outstanding.
They're incredible.
Good pick.
Back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some other ones out there, but I said I was gonna do it. The first time I ever saw Joey Harrington, I had to have that jersey. That changed, whether you hate it or not, it changed the game. It was the first time Oregon really went nuts. Then they started doing the stuff with Dennis Dixon and all that stuff. Like this, I have one still. It's a number 9. It wasn't Harrington, which I'm upset about, but I love this team. They got screwed in the BCS. I tell the story all the time. My parents bought the house I'm sitting in right now, and we used to go play football all day, and then at night we would clean up this house and go back to our old house. My dad would pick up Subway. We'd watch Oregon on Fox Sports Net at 10 o'clock, throwing the ball all over the joint. Fell in love with Joey Harrington. Like, I remember those games more than anything. So those uniforms, like, hold a special place in my heart. They're ugly as sin, but they changed the game. It's something to being so bad they're good. So I'll take those.
I'm
There
glad
is
you
something
phrased
to
it that way.
Yeah, there
I'm
is
glad
something
you phrased
to
it that
that.
way.
They're so bad.
Yeah.
They are without a doubt so bad. But they moved the needle, and people knew what they were, and they were the first ones to take a shot. So like, and it was during a national title run. So like, it is what it is. Give me Oregon. I'll double up the Duckies.
The Duckies doubled up. First. No, you took multiples of Texas, so there's multiples.
Yeah.
Big T.
So we've done a lot of this color, but to get this in the 4th round, I think is stealing. If you had never
Fifth round.
This is your last pick.
5th, okay, yeah. If you had never watched college football before and you had no idea what teams were good and you only looked at the uniforms, I think this school has a top 3 to 5 uniform arsenal in the sport. The North Carolina blue throwbacks with the navy collar and the navy shoulders.
You have a picture?
Outstanding. Yeah.
Yeah, those
see
are
that?
nice.
Just a
Can I
great.
see those?
He won't be able to. He'll
Yeah,
text
just
it to
Google
you.
UNC throwback. Great uniform, and the navy with the Carolina blue, great. Just solid.
So you're taking the Navy one?
No. It's just
Carolina blue,
It's got like navy trim on the shoulder pads.
white numbers, navy collar and shoulders.
These are sharp, Big T.
They are.
They're sharp.
Those
That's
are
a great,
sharp.
it's a
There's
great
stripe
uni.
on the side?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's tough.
Big T
Those are
brought the
tough.
hard hat.
and
man.
that's another school just like UCLA. I know UNC is basketball. I think their football uniforms look better than basketball.
I like that uniform. Sometimes I feel like their football gets same thing I was saying about Florida State. Like they got a little too busy with like the Argyle and some of these different things.
Yeah.
But that uniform that you have is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's good. That's real good, Big T. White Sox, Dave.
So one of my favorite football teams I ever watched was the Ray Lewis led Baltimore Ravens, and I would watch their games, and I would just be intimidated looking at them because of the color combo of black on black with a little hint of purple in it, and that's why I love Washington's all black uniforms. I fucking love them. It's just in my head, it reminds me of that. I just compute awesome after thinking about it for some reason. I love those uniforms.
These don't do it for me.
Got a little hint of gold with these ones too.
I couldn't pick an Adidas uniform.
Oh, you're like that, huh?
Just that. Like, what's the best one they make? It probably is Washington, but
It's
those,
Nike. I'm looking at them right now. They're Nike.
They've been Adidas for several years.
Yeah, these are Adidas, David.
They used to be Nike though.
How do you just know who?
People
Yeah,
are
Because
into
I
this shit.
fucking love college
Watching a
football.
lot of hoops. Watching a lot of football.
I had a buddy who would be like, "Oh, I wouldn't go to that school because they're Adidas."
A lot of kids are that.
Yeah,
For real.
which is crazy.
All right. Well, I like the ones when they were Nike. How's that?
Fair enough.
I don't love these,
Yeah, these aren't for me.
but I loved your logic. Like you setting the table like that with Ray Lewis, black on black.
It's
like,
just an intimidating
Yeah.
uniform, and I want my teams to look intimidated.
David.
I loved that uniform.
All right, back to me. So, I was gonna go Carolina, but what Big T definitely just upstaged me. I'm gonna go to the Mountain West. I'm gonna take the brown Wyoming jerseys.
Really?
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
I like those, dude.
Hard to pull off brown and yellow.
Yes,
They
that
do
works.
though.
I don't like them at all.
I tweeted about how much I love those. This is probably like 7 years ago now, and the athletic department sent me one.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
but-
sick.
Oh, man, how dare you use athletic departments to get free stuff?
I didn't ask
How
for it. It just
fucking dare
arrived.
you.
It just
Big
arrived
T,
in
you
the
sit
mail.
near me. You ever see any packages show up at my desk with free stuff?
All I know is I know one guy who worked in an athletic department, and he got a message from Rico one time. Hey, got any stuff falling off the back of the truck?
Very true. Very true.
Eddie, I love uniqueness in
Me too.
college sports particularly, and I like that. That's a very who that is.
They're the Cowboys. They're in Wyoming. Like, there's something.
Yeah.
Good pick.
There's a lot going for it. I really like them. I was between that. And then you took Carolina out of a hand, so it was kind of a no-brainer for me. Chief, Mr. Irrelevant.
All right, this is another unique color scheme. I love the Vatek Hokie jerseys, and kind of similar to you, Rico, when you say like you have memories of being a kid running around trying to be Joey Harrington. When I was 13, or 12 or whatever it was Michael Vick, and Michael Vick like popping on the stage. I don't think I had ever heard of Virginia Tech before he made them relevant. They went all the way to the national championship game. He was so electric. I don't even know what color that is, like a maroon and orange, and somehow it's sparkling. And when they do that, enter Sandman, and they come running into that stadium with that color scheme, the American flag, they got like a big military vibe. Like there's just something about a Vatek uniform running down onto the field that just gets me going. So I'll take.
You know
those
what I
off.
will say to give you credit as well? I didn't have this on my board, but I'm looking at the thing, and I went, "What color is that?" And that helps your case.
Yeah,
When you have some kind of thing, this isn't maroon.
it's
It's not brown. It kind of looks like you took some cranberries and some sweet potatoes at Thanksgiving and like figured out some kind of combo, but it works.
Yeah,
It's weird, not maroon. It's Virginia Tech.
it's their own whatever
Red.
it is.
Or,
Yeah,
it's Virginia Tech's. Oh, that's Virginia Tech color. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
So that to me always kind of helps it. Like,
they're
that
another team.
distinct color.
And I think that they're another team that they got a little too Oregon-y, where they have all these other combos, and it's just like, what you were doing works so well. They got like the weird shoulder things now, so I don't want any of those. I want like the Michael Vick era Hokies.
And you set the stage really well, and I think that's important because, like, on the surface, they're kind of like whatever, but
They're not, it's not Eddie. It's a horrific combo.
yeah.
But
They're
it,
ugly
but
colors,
it's,
right?
But it's
it-
awesome.
it-
But
But it's
something
not.
works.
It's awesome.
Yes,
So
yes.
you know what? This should have gone. This should have gone higher. This is an excellent pick.
but it also speaks to what a player can do for these uniforms.
Transform.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you saying Michael Vick was like, yeah, he's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Like if it
Dude,
wasn't for him, probably be like, what do you no?
We wouldn't talk about Vatek.
Yeah, you know.
This is going back to the realignment thing. When the ACC collapses, Vatek is going to get left behind. They're going to get left in the dust, and that's a goddamn shame. Anyways,
Shame. All right, let's do some honorable mentions. Then we'll vote someone off and we'll get out of here. First and foremost, let's do this before honorable mentions. Rico, who are we going to get yelled at the most for leaving off?
Here's what I wrote down.
I have
Florida,
one on mine.
Yeah, definitely.
Washington. I thought I wouldn't have gone all black. I like Arizona State's all black. I also like Arizona State's Tillman's to that
yeah,
point.
Yeah.
I would call those Jake the Snakes.
TCU.
Yeah.
TCU had a lot of weird combos that you can get funky with, and the ones I was alluding to in terms of all black and meaning so much and being worth 6 points on the line. The night Texas, and it's the greatest game I've ever seen. To me, it means I shouldn't say that. It's the second best game ever. But to me, in terms of I could watch one more forever, I'm taking this over the championship game. Obviously, USC Texas. Texas Tech Crabtree, the night they beat him number 1 on Halloween night.
Those
or
are sweet.
next night, Halloween weekend.
Guns up.
They were just bad boys. Graham Harrell, those things were bad boys. And like you guys hated the Miami piping, but that was the piping. It just was the style. It's the same way with the Cincinnati, which I got fucked on the graphic, but I love you, Ken Jack. The big college basketball ones that were too wide and the boxes down that everyone wore in the 2000s. Like you're transcendent. The Cincinnati is just a way of the times. That's what I had for honorable mention.
Okay.
Do you have one in your head? I think personally, people will be bullshit
people
that
be
we
mad
don't
about?
have the white Penn States.
I was gonna say Penn State.
Yeah.
I
But-
love
God
those
forbid.
too.
God forbid. Yeah, God forbid we stand for the kids.
No, that's true. Number one, and number two, that's another example of iconic does not mean good.
Yeah, but see, I think
think they
that's
are
one that
good.
is an exception. I would say
I-
two that didn't get picked that are iconic that I'm happy the room didn't is Bama
yeah.
and Oklahoma.
I think Oklahoma.
Oklahoma is like not even. It's so. If they did less, it would almost be better. Like the Sooners across, it's just so boring. It does.
You know
nothing.
what else? You know what I wanted to take? Oklahoma's tearaway jerseys in the 70s. Did you hear about those?
I feel like I've
They
seen-
would literally, you
Yeah.
couldn't grab a guy down. They would make them so they would tear away. But then they would get it. They knew how to take guys out. So in the pile, they were just ripping like skill players off, and they'd have to sub, and they went away
out.
from them. Look up Oklahoma's tearaway jerseys one time.
That's funny.
That I've never heard this. This is something I'm gonna.
Big
actually
T,
look
you
up.
got
Something
anything?
every day.
Honorable.
Yeah.
BYU's royal blue.
Yep.
Their
That's
throwbacks.
not the same as Penn State though.
No, it's a different.
Not even
blue.
close.
You are colorblind. You
Yeah,
are
you
literally
might be
colorblind.
colorblind.
I'm
Dave.
not colorblind. I know they're obviously different
you can't
colors,
be a
but
fighter,
they're,
you're not going to win the eye off.
I am gonna win the eye. But it's like the same like scheme and everything. It's just white. Like,
No, they're not the same.
They're not the
When you said Mountain West, very strong Mountain West uniform. The Colorado State, like state flag uniform. Have y'all seen those?
I don't think so.
Google that.
Yeah, I
it's
think
strong.
Do they use? They don't use their traditional colors. They use
No,
this?
they use the state flag. It has like orange in it.
Huh.
They're like orange and blue.
Oh no! Oh, you know what these are, Big T. Wait, orange and the orange and green ones are the ones I'm
Oh,
looking
these
at.
are
Yeah, something like that.
wow.
Those are the Rattlers uniforms.
No, he's saying the state flag one. It's got the
The one with the royal blue and the
Yeah.
green. It looks like a C.
and the yellow.
Yes.
Yeah, that's strong too.
Yeah. Those are
That's strong.
interesting.
Did I have any else on here? Oklahoma State, their blacks in particular, really good. But they like Oklahoma State all black at night.
Yes.
Very cool.
That deserved better. It
Yeah,
should have got
I thought
drafted.
about doing that at the end, but Carolina was there, and yeah, those are about all the ones I had.
Chief.
I love East Carolina. That one's kind of off
Yeah.
the map a little bit, but the purple and gold again. I feel like we said like that color scheme works.
That's it.
Yeah, I think that's kind of it. Yeah, for me.
White Sox, Dave.
Nothing egregious that we missed. I don't think.
This is
nothing off the top of my
I have
head
one
either.
more that to my knowledge, they've only worn once recently. But when Iowa State does the All Blacks, or I'm sorry, Iowa does the All Blacks, the big block yellow letters, those are so much better than the uniforms they wear 11, 10, 12.
You said that about Northwestern too.
See, I had Iowa on my list just in general because, but there's just something so college football about it.
Well,
you
let
know?
me tell you a little fact about that. It's not college football at all. The Hayden Fry was like, we want to be associated with greatness. We're going to change our uniforms to look exactly like the Steelers. And that's what they did.
What were they
So-
before?
Something else. So he made them look like the Steelers in the 70s.
Yeah, but I'm just saying mostly like their color scheme. And
Yeah,
how-
great color scheme.
Yeah. Black and yellow. And then I don't know. They're objectively, I mean, they're not great now, but West Virginia, something about the blue and gold I
Yeah.
really like.
I also
Yeah, that
love
was-
I love Air Force with the lightning bolts on the helmet too. Like that.
Yep.
Their blue is a blue.
Their whites pop.
Yeah.
And then Cal. I mean, Cal will never get anything going, but
I
Cal-
never liked them.
Cal could have something nice.
I've always liked Washington State and Oregon State. RIP to those programs as well.
Yep. What do you got to do? The
happened.
kill off now?
Yeah, we got to do the kill off. All right, so Big T, you know how this works, right?
Yeah.
You got to vote it off. All right, I'm going to read it off because actually I do need to hear these again because there's so many things going on. Rico, Notre Dame Navy with gold pants. Green Oregon with orange duck socks. Miami green uniforms 2001. Powder blue Tulane. Green Joey Harrington, Oregon. Big T Tennessee orange. Powder blue UCLA. SMU Dallas uniform. Black Georgia jerseys. North Carolina blue Navy collar, Navy shoulders. White Sox Dave. Navy Top Gun uniforms. USC the homes I just put. Florida A&M white. Royal blue Pitt. Washington all black. Eddie powder blue Ole Miss. White LSU. Burnt orange Texas. Michigan Navy Jumpman. Brown Wyoming jerseys. Chief Scarlet Ohio State. Garnett Florida State. Texas Longhorns white. Army Desert Storm. Maroon Vatek jerseys. I don't know what to do here.
It's easy.
You think it's easy?
I think it's pretty
Was
easy
for me.
too.
I'm between two.
Ready?
Yeah, show us what you got, Rico.
White Sox Dave.
The West Side.
Big T.
I also had Dave.
Chief.
I went with Rico.
Dave.
I went with Rico.
White Sox Dave.
I actually was going to go with Chief, but I had to change it last second.
I was
sure
close to
TJ
Chief. I was close.
I didn't think I had a great. I doubled up. Like I took some chances.
Yeah, I was close to Rico,
I didn't love my board. I'll be honest. If I wasn't gonna vote for Dave, I would have voted for myself. That's probably not gonna help the polls, but we all know polls can be rigged, right, Big T?
Yeah.
Your words, not mine.
Tell me about it, Rico.
You have
It
any
is what it
examples
is.
of
But
that?
yeah, I don't know. You lost me on the
Quite a few.
Rattlers, and then you did something. Oh, the Washington ones I didn't think were great.
Yeah, I didn't like
So-
those either.
Yeah. All right
see.
then, Rico. Thank you.
You guys just didn't see the Rattlers uniforms.
I looked at
Yeah, but I don't know. Never mind. Big T.
all
Thank
good.
you.
Of course.
That's it.
All right. Happy
wanna-
college football season,
All right,
everyone.
this
Yep,
is it.
let's get
Yeah.
it going.
Tis the season.
Tis the season.
We'll have some type of draft for you next week. Might be an express draft like we did for Memorial Day, but we'll have a little something for Labor Day. So keep your eye out.
What about
That's it.
days of the week?
Days
We
of
could
the
do
week.
that.
We could do. Want to hop on? We'll quick short days of the week.
No, I think you save it for days. Did you guys do that yet?
What do you mean?
Like payday,
Oh yeah,
Oh, I like that.
book fair day,
pretzel day.
yeah,
I don't hate that.
snow day,
Yeah, I don't hate
I
that.
like that a lot. You're getting no tipping
Days.
picks. These are all good answers.
Yeah, these are all good.
day of
answers.
reckoning, video game,
All right,
Day.
everybody.
Daniel
Kind
Day.
of, Rico, you gotta stop. You gotta stop because these are all too. You gotta stop.
Oh man! All right, everybody. Thank you guys for listening. Yeah, happy college football season. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Nice.
Happy
boys.
college football season to you and yours, Big T and Rico.
You as well, Dave.
See ya.